Hey, what's going on YouTube? Sivo Supremo back again with another video, and this time just a run-of-the-mill pickups video. Yeah, I got some stuff that I picked up through May and through April, and I figured, you know what, I'll go ahead and show it off here so I can go ahead and put it away and put it in boxes, or if it's a Switch or something, I can put it where it needs to go. But I figured, why not just go ahead and show it off in a pickups video like we do for old time's sake. So, I haven't done one of these in a long time. But this is also going to have some mystery unboxings in it too, because I'll get my packages from Limited Run Games or anything else I order, and sometimes I'll just leave it in a wrapper. I figured, you know what, I'll leave it in a wrapper and just open it up for a pickups video. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I'll start with cutting open some packages first. And this one looks like it's from eStarland. That is actually based here in my state. A great website where you can go online and make like a wish list for stuff you want, or a notification list, so if it's out of stock they can actually just have a notification available for when it is back in stock, and they'll email you and say, hey, this item's back in stock if you want to get it. So I can't remember which one I got or what game I got. Oh yes. Saw on the PlayStation 3. I did not really care to have any interest in this whatsoever until one night I was watching a Pete Dorr eBay live stream and saw that this was shooting up in price. And I do like survival horror games, and these two games were starting to go up way in price, so I figured I'd go ahead and snatch one now before they get outrageous and up there. So Saw on the PS3. I don't know where I'm going to put these things. So next one is a GameStop purchase. I want to say, I think I remember what this was too. I think it's some Switch games in here. Yes, two Switch games here. Trails of Cold Steel 3 and Trails of Cold Steel 4. Picked up both of these on the Switch because I like playing these portable. I know they came out like 3 and 4 on the PS4 as well. But having them handheld just felt right, since Cold Steel I played on the Vita and stuff like that when I played it. And I'm hoping they come out with a 1 and 2 like package. I've heard rumors of that on the Switch. But until then, I went ahead and snagged these because if these are going to be anything like the other games, they just keep shooting up in price too. So paying for these now, they're probably going to hold their value. And even if not, I don't care. I love the first one from what I played of it, and I need to get back to it. I've been trying to get the Vita copies because I actually bought that digitally. That was one of my first digital titles I ever bought, and I bought it on Vita. And now, like, trying to find that game on the Vita, it's outrageous, like everything is right now. So I wanted to grab those before they shot up in price too. So, all right, that's all the unpackaging. So let's move on with some other stuff. PSP, one of the first systems I love collecting for, just because I like the size of the cases, and it was just fun to collect games for. It seemed like no one else really had any interest in it. So Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I'm really enjoying playing Monster Hunter Rise now, and I love Monster Hunter World. And I want to say, I know I had another one on the PSP, but again, everything's in boxes, and I can't remember if this is one I actually have or not. But I went ahead and bought it on a limb thinking I did it, and so if not, I'll have something I can hook someone else up with. But Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. This, I bought it just because I like the TV show. Battlestar Galactica on the PS2. I really don't, it looks like some type of space mobile like jet fighting game. Sorry for the pounding from my kids upstairs. But yeah, I mean, it was complete and it was cheap, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy it. So I did. Alright, 2 more games here, just because I figured my son would really enjoy playing them. And you never know what this series is going to do, as it's kind of celebrating an anniversary too. But Sonic and the Secret Rings, some of these off titles in Sonic the Black Knight. Like, totally different kind of games in the series than what we're normal used to. But I had never even played them, and they were pretty cheap, so I figured why not go ahead and get them. Got them on the Wii. So 2 Sonic games. I think my son will like it too. Grabbed by the Ghoulies on the Xbox. I picked this up at a local game store, and it's actually not the game I had wanted. I had originally picked up a Game Boy game but I brought that Game Boy game home and realized it was a reproduction cart, and I did not want the reproduction cart. So I took that back and pretty much got this in its place. So it's supposed to be like a Zombies Ate My Neighbors vibes type of throwback game like that, and another one that's just going up in price. So I went ahead and snagged it with the credit I had from that repro card. Another Switch game here I picked up, the Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD remake. Yeah, got it on the Switch because, again, I like collecting for the Switch, so pretty sure that puts me well over the 150 mark now from the collection video we just saw. But grabbed it on there. I've only played through a couple SMT games or tried one out. SMT4 on the 3DS, and it was okay from what I played of it. But I mean, I still haven't had that one to hook me yet, but this seems more kind of classic, and I think it might hook me, so wanted to get it. Beefing up the Dragon Quest collection, finally grabbed Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Really enjoyed the first one, so just looking forward to the day I pop that one in and play it. I love the kind of style that they meshed with the kind of Samurai Warrior games and stuff like that with Dragon Quest. It worked really fine. I enjoyed it. A limited run pickup for the PlayStation 5, Terminator Resistance. This was actually had some pretty good reviews when it had first came out, like launched on PC and stuff, and I actually own a copy for the Xbox One. I was like, if they're going to come out with an enhanced edition that might have some improvements even above that, I'll go ahead and grab it. So snatched the one for the PS5. Looking forward to giving it a go. Alright, now next we have... what's left? You know what? Let's save those for a second. We'll show these off first. Getting toward the end. Splinter Cell Blacklist on the PS3. Again, I was at the store and it was really cheap. So picked it up. And I had it originally before the Wii U, but I cannot find my Wii U copy. I don't know if I traded it in or what, but really cheap, picked it up. Love the Splinter Cell game, so snatched it on PS3 since it seems like PS3 stuff is just going out of control right now. And I like the PS3 system. And another one I didn't really know nothing about, but it looked pretty cool, like a cool looking third-person shooter. Quantum Theory. Watched a little bit of gameplay, and I was getting like these Gears of War vibes just from how big and bulky the main character seems to be, and it looked like it has cover elements and stuff, so I really don't know a whole lot about it. Koei Tecmo on the front says they did it, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go. So you never know with some of these games that you just don't hear a lot about. Alright, the last little stack here is kind of rounded up some more of my Castlevania collection. So I've really been getting into, like I said, my three main things I'm going for are Dragon Quest, Metroid, and Castlevania. And of course Resident Evil. I always go for Resident Evil stuff too, but these have been the three I've been really focusing on. So next couple games here are all with that. Castlevania Adventure on the Game Boy, and yeah, it was another Castlevania game that I was trying to get. That was the reproduction card. So, but yeah, Castlevania Adventure on Game Boy. I actually played through that on the Castlevania collection that's on the Switch. One that I thought I had, but I actually didn't. Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate. And actually, this is a decently reviewed game. People had a lot of good things to say about it. So I'm looking forward to giving it a go. All the 2D Castlevanias are. I know this kind of mixes up the style from what people are used to, but it's Castlevania. One that I know, the other one, I think it's man, I forget, Legacy of something. But this is Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and this one is another one that's shooting up in price for some reason on the PlayStation 2. So I wanted to go ahead and get it now before it started getting outrageous too. It's like all the series I love collecting for are just skyrocketing in value, so I needed to get them now. So yeah, complete copy, Castlevania Curse of Darkness. And the last two here, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 1 and 2 on the PS3. Now, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, I believe I have a collector's edition on the 360. But again, wanted to get a PS3 copy because I just like to collect any. When I start collecting for a series, like Resident Evil, for example, I own Resident Evil 6 on the PS4 and the PS3 and Xbox 360. Like I kind of get it on everything. I'm just weird like that. And Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, which I just shown. I actually have not played this one. I've played and beaten the first one, but have not played the second one yet. And I really enjoyed those kind of God of War style of the Castlevania series in that. So I'm looking forward to diving into that second one whenever I get a chance. The only bad thing right now with the PlayStation 3 is it's like the worst controller to me. Like, I hate using that controller. And I love the PS4 and the PS5 controller. Man, if there is some way I could figure out how to play it, use one of those controllers on the PS3, it would be amazing, because going back to that PS3 controller after having these great controllers now that we got, it's a little tough. So, but anyways, I rambled through those pretty fast just because I didn't want that to be long. But those are the pickups I had over the past couple months. So we'll see. I don't know if there's going to be one every month, because I don't plan on getting a bunch of stuff every month. As a matter of fact, in June here, I know one game I want to get, and that's Super Mario Brothers, the new golf game coming out, Super Mario Golf Rush. I forget what it's called, but I know I want it because I love the Mario Golf games, and that's probably going to be my main streaming game, so I'm looking forward to that one. And other than that, I cannot think of anything else off the top of my head that I'll be picking up this month, so unless it's something retro that I get online or from the game store. So we'll see when the next one is. Probably another couple months after some stuff builds up. So anyways, enough rambling. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one.